Hey Tribe, in my previous video, I spoke about trusting yourself and trusting the universe. And one of the ways that you can really apply that in addition on this process is by being present. And being present also means that you need to get out of your head. A lot of us, and me in particular, I'm an overthinker, which means that I am forever kind of like mulling things over in my head. I overanalyze and it just gets intense, and you start rolling out and playing out scenarios in your mind, etc. It just fuels the anxiety, and it's just not a place that I feel comfortable in anymore. Um, so when you become present, there's a couple of things that start to happen. And in my case, what I found is that I was a lot more grounded if I was present. So I make an effort to try and be in the moment and appreciate and enjoy what it is that I'm currently doing. As an example, even while making this video, my phone is on flight mode, just so that there's no potential distractions or anything, or a message or anything that pops up. So the idea is that I'm here in the moment, present in my body, connected with me and myself and my higher self, hopefully to a point, as best as I possibly can. In addition to that, what happens is I start presenting a more authentic version of myself, rather than one that is linked to things in the past or linked to possible things in the future. Running things ahead of time, thinking about the next appointment, or what I need to eat later, or what am I going to do, or blah, 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 blah. The idea is to be as present as possible in that moment. What I've also found is when I'm engaging and connecting with people that I spend time with, when you make an effort to be present, you give them, besides the best version of yourself as much as you can, but you also make them feel valued and appreciated and seen. And it then means that you can engage with them on a much deeper level. You can connect on those topics. You can co-regulate and feel the feelings that they're going through. You potentially are there. And I feel that when you are that, and you can connect with your higher self as well, is that the perspective and the feedback and the support and the love that you're giving back to the people you're engaging with is coming from a higher place. The same applies even in a business context or even in professional settings. If you are triggered by other things that happened before or happening later, all of that, you're not giving your best in that moment. And I believe people pick up on that. So I try and make a real effort. And I'm not that 100% of the time, all the time, but I really try and make an effort to be as present as possible whenever I am doing whatever I'm doing. Which then means that if I am watching a movie, I'm fully engrossed in that experience in that moment. But when the movie's done, I can close that or put that away, and I can go do something else. But the smaller stuff, even when I'm washing dishes or folding laundry, the idea is for me to try to be as present as possible. Because in that, I believe there's a subconscious cleansing or a subconscious kind of processing that is taking place without me bombarding myself, my conscious, and my vibe with other things. It's just like becomes so cloudy and messy. And with that came quite a bit of a peace of mind, almost like a contentment of sorts, where I just feel a bit more aware, a bit more in tune, and just a little bit more connected with not just my environment and the circumstances or the situation or the people, but also just with myself. And in that comes a very powerful power of being me. It might sound strange, and I don't know if that makes sense to you, but for those of you that have actually had the opportunity and try practice this, there is a real magic behind being absolutely present. And then also to be comfortable in that presence with whatever you're doing. If it's listening to music or, going for a walk or just being, just daydreaming. Or if you are scrolling through social media, just know that that is what it is. And it also has to have a begin and an end. It can't be forever. It can't, hopefully not scroll through social media for hours on end, which I know some of us can do. But there's a real confidence in being able to be present. And I therefore urge you to practice it. Yes, I know that there's certain distractions. I know that life happens day to day and there's all kinds of things that play itself out. But at the end of the day, I really encourage you and urge you to try practice being present. Just see what happens when you can do that. And I'm sure that people will notice too. Besides the change that you will see in yourself and the way that you deal with things and situations, I'm convinced that people will notice that you are giving them your presence, your attention, your focus. And in doing that, the magic and the benefit that comes from that, I believe, will be even more. So, yeah, tell me how that goes. Pop into the messages or the DMs and tell me how you manage to be present, and what the differences have been for you. I am looking forward to hearing from you. But from my side, a lot of love and light. Please share if you feel that there's value. Like, comment, and see you in the next one.